Today we are going to be continuing year 2 of our Tennessee Titan rebuild. Now, if you didn't see the last video, I will leave a link at the top of the screen now for you to go check that out. But if you don't care to go check that out first, we can do a little spoiler here. We're going to look at our lineup, and I will show you how the team is looking. So following the first year, we have added Jackson Smith-Njigba, and a left tackle whose first name I don't know. Sorry, dude, I don't know your first name. But we added a left tackle, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and we drafted this guy who is actually a tight end, but he has a hidden development trait, and he's already 75 overall, so he's probably going to be our starting tight end by the end of the year. But we're building around Cam Ward. Yo, we got Bill Burr on the team too, dude. I didn't even see that. Oh, we got Bill Burr. And as far as the defense goes, our defense is actually pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. We brought in Odafe Owe as our new edge rusher during free agency. We brought in DJ Jones. I think it's DJ Jones is our third D tackle. Jeffrey Simmons is now a superstar X Factor. And we made a couple of trades last season. We brought in Greg Newsome as a corner, and we brought in Tariq Woolen as a corner. And now we have L'Jarius Sneed, a superstar corner, 81 overall, with a very massive contract that we are going to be looking to trade today and see what we can get in return for him. So, with that being said, L'Jarius Sneed, you have been added to the trade block. Now, ideally, I'm not really sure what I want for him, but, we could use with some better interior offensive linemen. We could always do with a better receiver. It doesn't hurt to have too many weapons, but also we could probably use maybe a better linebacker because our linebackers are kind of lacking. But we're going to see what kind of offers we get, and then we'll decide from there what we think the best move is. Do not really care much about the preseason, so I'll simulate. I'll simulate 1 week at a time because I am going to have to make 2 cuts, so I will make that decision to try to free up as much cap space as I possibly can. But we'll sim next week. I don't know if I'm going to get trade offers already for him because it's the preseason. Okay, we do. All right, so let's take a look at our trade offers. Let's see what we have for L'Jarius Sneed. Definitely not taking Calvin Austin in 2 draft picks. Definitely not taking that. Definitely not taking that. Definitely not taking that. Best offer so far, but not going to take that. And we don't need a tight end. Don't like any of these offers. So I am going to reject all of these offers. And we're going to go another week. We have more offers. Hopefully they're not all the same offer. If they are, okay. No, they're different. That one's the same. That's the same player. That's a new offer. Jelani Tavai, good player, but not really what we need. Juwan Jennings, I'm not going to lie. I thought we'd get a little more out of a superstar player. Let me decline these offers, and we will go to the next week. All right, trade offers again. But first, we got to cut 3 players. So let's figure out which players. We don't need a tight end. We have just drafted a good tight end, so we don't need him. DJ Jones, we're keeping you. You're a good addition to the team. So it looks like we're going to have to cut a couple of defensive tackles. And it looks like you're going to be one. And, you're both going to give me the same amount of cap space. So you look like you might be slightly worse. So I'll get rid of you. All right, and now we should be good. Let me reorder our depth chart real quick and make sure we got all the best possible players starting. And we'll review our trade offers and see if we have anything worth it. Nope, same offer. Okay, we got a superstar receiver being offered up. He is 30 years old, though, so I'm not sure if I want to take that. Other than that, all these offers are pretty much the same, so probably going to pass on these. We do have a couple of weeks to go, by the way, before we really have to make a move because the trade deadline is not for a while, but we can simulate to week 1. All right, no new trade offers for this week. Let me go and see if I can build a custom trade and see if we can bring in a player that I think is worth it for L'Jarius Sneed. Now, this is more like it for me. If I'm going to trade L'Jarius Sneed away, a superstar corner, I want to at least get a superstar wide receiver in return. I think this is probably not going to do it, but this is more like it. Oh, it did work. All right. First round pick in L'Jarius Sneed for Brian Thomas Jr. in that like random bum corner because I needed to add somebody else to the trade so the Jags wouldn't go over the cap. But we just picked up Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, we gave up a first round pick, but to be honest with you, I don't really care about auto-generated rookies, so I'm good with this. I like this. All right, so heading in to week 1, this is what our team looks like. Wide receiver 1, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Wide receiver 2, Brian Thomas Jr. And wide receiver 3, Calvin Ridley. To go along with 2 pretty good tight ends, we got Okonkwo and this rookie that we just drafted that'll probably end up being an absolute stud. Offensive line is looking pretty solid. Not the best, not the worst. It's definitely going to be pretty okay, I think. And then our backfield, Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears, and Rico Dowdle. Pretty decent weapons for our second-year quarterback, Cam Ward. And on the defensive side, definitely could still use an upgrade at Mike and Will linebacker. Not too bad, though. Not the worst players in the world. We also are pretty stacked at corner. I mean, we got 84 overall superstar Tariq Woolen, 83 overall Greg Newsome, and 80 overall Roger McCreary. Superstar X Factor, Jeffrey Simmons leading the way on the defensive line. And we got some 2 pretty young, pretty good pass rushers that are going to be developing and increasing overall as the season goes on. So our defense, pretty solid. Our offense, not too bad either. I mean, we went 9-8 last year. I think we have a real chance to make a playoff appearance this year. Let's sim ahead a couple of weeks, see how we do to begin the season. Week 1 is a loss, a 20-19 loss to the Lions. I mean, the Lions are a very good team, though, so we can't complain about only losing to them by 1 point. That's a pretty good sign, I think, for this season if we're competing with one of the NFC favorites going down to the wire in a 1-point game. Not a bad way to start the season. Definitely would have preferred the win, but if we're counting moral victories, I say that's a pretty good moral victory. Week 2, come away with a 21-14 win over the Chargers, setting the record straight back to 1-1, and we have 9 players ready to negotiate. Tajay Spears, we're losing this guy. We're losing Tony Pollard as well. Probably going to keep Tony Pollard because he's got a pretty high re-sign interest, and he is an 83 overall star player. We're probably going to have we have plenty of cap space for next year. Let's get Tony Pollard on a 2-year deal. Let's see how he likes this. This is pretty cheap for a running back. All right, unacceptable. All right, I guess we're going to have to do a little better next week. But we got a pretty good starting point. If we can bring him back for pretty cheap, definitely willing to do that. Xavier Woods, our free safety. He is 31 years old. He's kind of on the way out. Let's see how much money he's going to command. I mean, $4 million, that's not too bad. He does have a decent re-sign interest, and he is an 81 overall star player. I mean, I could probably give him a 1-year deal. Let's see. Let's try this. See if he likes this. All right. They're not having it with these low offers. Star right guard, 61 overall rookie, has very little re-sign interest. Probably not going to keep him. Another running back, Rico Dowdle's down. Will Levis is gone. That's fine. DJ Jones is 31. He has a high re-sign interest. Kicker, punter, don't really need that. Brian Thomas Jr. and JC Latham. I don't know. Sorry if I butcher your name, but we got these 2 options we'll have to accept at the end of the year. But DJ Jones, 31 years old, he's a pretty solid player. Honestly, we're in a pretty good spot. I think if we just re-sign Tony Pollard and Xavier Woods, I think we're good because we can fill up these holes everywhere else on the team. I mean, we'll see if anybody else is ready to negotiate in coming weeks, but if this is the only thing we have to do for negotiating this season, I think we're fine. I mean, none of these guys are really going to kill us if we lose them. I mean, they're all replaceable players. So the biggest thing would be, I mean, it's not even a big deal if we lose Tony Pollard and Xavier Woods because we can still bring in some good overall running back and a good overall free safety. Probably try to keep them. If they don't keep them, whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. But I think if we can keep these guys for cheap, we might as well do it. It keeps pretty decent overall players on our defense and our offense. So definitely going to try to keep them. But everyone else on here, honestly, Not the biggest problem if we lose them. So hopefully nobody else has a contract up at the end of this year. I'm not sure if it shows everybody. It just says 9 players ready to negotiate. I'm not sure if there's going to be more, but we can sim another week and see if there's any more. And we pick up a 24-21 win over the Cowboys, improving our record to 2-1, getting ready for another primetime matchup. We got Monday Night Football against the 3-0 Cincinnati Bengals, and we still have 9 players ready to negotiate. Let's see. This is the offer we gave Tony Pollard last time. He did not like it. Let's bump him up to $2.5 million and see what he says. All right. Good offer. Glad we got the deal done. All right. So he didn't require that much more money, even though he seemed pretty insulted by that last offer. Xavier Woods. Maybe we just bump up your bonus a little bit. Let's see what you say. Okay, he wants better salary. All right. So we'll have to bump up his salary a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure. Is it even really worth keeping him? I mean, we're probably going to be able to sign somebody in free agency. I mean, I guess we don't really have anybody else to keep. So DJ Jones is somebody that I probably will consider keeping. But that's going to be a thing where I'm just going to let him go to free agency. And then at the end of the season, I'm going to see what other defensive tackles are available. Because if I can get a better one to go next to Jeffrey Simmons, I think I'll probably do that. But I mean, DJ Jones, we're probably going to have to let him go. Because I mean, if I have to keep him, I'll keep him. But we can probably get somebody better in the free agent pool. Week 4, we pick up another win, 24-21 again over the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's see if we can get Xavier Woods to sign. He wants a little bit better of a salary. I don't want to give him too much. Let's try like 3.7 and see what he says. All right, he's not interested in signing. So does that mean negotiations ended by player? Okay, so we can't negotiate with him anymore. I probably could have given him like $4 million, but it's all right. We'll go with losing him. I mean, worst case scenario, I can offer him a new contract during the offseason. It's not a big deal. But we're sitting pretty good right now at 3-1, and now we're going to take on the 3-1 Browns in week 5. Let's see if we can pick up another dub and keep it rolling. And we do a convincing 31-7 win over the 3-1 Browns. I mean, we're having a great year, man. This is kind of surprising to me. I mean, I think everyone here is good. Like, we're not gonna bother negotiating with these guys. We'll accept these guys' options at the end of the year. But I mean, hey, dude, we're rolling. I mean, we might be able to win a Super Bowl this year with the way this thing is going. I mean, for 4-1, and we're let me see how the stats are looking. How's Cam Ward doing? Cam Ward with 1,132 yards, 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Tony Pollard 301 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Smith and Jigba already got almost 400 yards receiving. Brian Thomas Jr. 290. Okonkwo, our tight end's already 4 touchdowns, 179 yards. I mean, we're having a pretty good year, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is blowing my expectations out of the water right now. And we pick up another win, 28-2. That might even be a scoregami. I'm not sure about that. The Colts only managed to get a safety on us. I mean, we're 5-1 right now. We're rolling. Let's see if we can keep this thing going. And we do keep it going. We beat the Texans 19-13. Dude, we're 6-1 right now. We're sitting at 6-1. Let me look at the standings. Let's see. I mean, we're the number 1 seed right now. We're tied with Cincinnati. I mean, we are the number 1 seed, actually. We're 6-1 because we beat Cincinnati. So we're literally the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. Do we go and make a big trade right now to try to make a Super Bowl push? Am I doing that? Am I doing this right now? Let me look at the roster. Let me see what we need. Is this worth? Do I just go and make a huge trade right now? Dude, our tight end that we drafted is a superstar X Factor. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my God. And Brian Thomas is still an 86. Jackson Smith and Jigba's up to a 90. Got the morale boost. Our left tackle's got a morale boost. Everybody's got a morale boost. Everybody's boosting up. Cam Ward's up to an 81. Dude, we're I mean, do we even need anything? I mean, what could we get? Like, our edge rusher's 83. That's pretty respectable. I mean, what do we even need? Like, if I make a big trade, what do I even need to get here? I mean, I could just go all in on like a receiver, dude. Like, I could just go all in on like a Puka Nacua or like a high overall receiver and just try to send it for this year. I mean, I don't really know, like, do I even need to? I mean, Puka, 6 years left in his contract, 97 overall X Factor receiver. I mean, let me see if I just throw in like a couple first round picks. Let me see where this is at as far as the offer goes. Because if this is like close, I mean, it's like midway. I'd have to give up a lot. I mean, if he was like a superstar, it would probably be like a little bit better. But yeah, probably not going to be able to get Puka. I think I'm just going to stick where we're at. I mean, our team is rolling right now. There's no reason to change things up when nothing's broken. So let's keep going. I mean, we're playing against what, the 0-7 Colts here. Head into the bye week, another win, 7-1 into the bye week. Guys, I mean, this might be the quickest rebuild of all time. Another win, dude. We're 8-1. And just to show you, like, I'm not even forcing this or anything. Like, look, I'm not force winning any of these games. I literally have none on the force wins. We're actually just disgusting. Like, we lost in week 1 and we've won 8 straight games, and I'm not force winning any of these. I mean, it says force win home on the bye week, but like it always says that. But, like, I'm not force winning any of this, dude. Like, we're literally just going 8-1. Like, this is insane. We might just win the Super Bowl this year. Like, I don't even know what to say. Another win, dude. 25-24, 9-1. I mean, let's just keep going. I mean, there's no reason to change anything when we're just rolling like this. I mean, another win, dude. 17-16. This is insane. We are 10-1, dude. We're 10-1. This is insane. I mean, Cam Ward's not even having that great of a year. He's 19th in the league in yards, 25th in the league in touchdowns, 27th in the league in passer rating. Like, he's got 2,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 8 picks. Like, he's not even having that great of a year. Tony Pollard's, like, not even having that great of a year either. Like, 599 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, that's not really that great. I mean, Cam Ward's got 142 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. So, I mean, that's pretty good, I guess. Tajay Spears, our backup running back, has got 5 rushing touchdowns. Smith and Jigba's leading the team in receiving. He's almost got 1,000 yards. Dude, I mean, this is insane. I cannot believe that we're doing this right now. Oh, man. We finally take a loss, dude. After we rattle off 10 straight wins, we finally take a loss. A 1-point loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tough one, but hey, 10-2. Can't complain about that. Where are we sitting in the standings? Still the number 1 seed. Tied with Baltimore for the best record in the NFL, or in the AFC at least. I mean, let's just keep going, man. I don't even know what to say. Oh no, now we're hitting a rough patch. Back-to-back losses. Does that knock us out of the 1 seed? No, we're still the 1 seed. Cincinnati and Baltimore, both 10-3. So we take back-to-back losses, but we're still the number 1 seed. Come on, we need a win. We need to come out of this game with a win. Another loss. Oh no, dude. We were going so crazy. Now we're down to the 2 seed. Oh, man. And we got the Eagles, the Steelers, and the Ravens to finish off the season. Oh, no, dude. It started off so hot, dude. We were 10-1. We lost 4 straight, dude. We're on fraud watch now. What is going on? Are we just the most fraudulent team ever? I should have made a move, dude. I should have done it. Oh my God, there's no way we slide. I mean, hey, at least we're probably making the playoffs. I'm not going to try to jinx it or anything, but I don't think we missed the playoffs after another loss, dude. What is this? 5 straight losses? Bro, what is happening? Hold on. Where are we at now? We're the 3 seed. I mean, okay, so we're probably going to make the playoffs. I mean, oh, we might not, dude. What if we lose? If we lose this week, Houston's 9-7. Did they go over us? I mean, I don't even know. Like, what's the schedule? Did we lose to Houston? Hold on, let me look at this. Because if we lost to Houston, they might catapult over us. Texans a win. Texans loss. I don't know. It's going to come down to a tiebreaker. I have no idea what the tiebreaker is, dude. We're down to the last week of the season. Come on, man. And it's against Baltimore. It's like the best team, dude. This is like one of the best teams in the AFC. I hit the wrong button. Dude, this is the 1 seed in the AFC. They clinched home field. Hey, they might rest their starters, though. If they rest their starters, that's huge. I don't know if they do that in Madden or not, but dude, we're just going to have to sim it. We're going to have to sim it and see what happens. I mean, we need the win. We need the win. Oh, we lost. Okay, but we did make the playoffs. All right. Okay. Whew. We made the playoffs. It was a loss. Unfortunately, we finished the season 10-7. We finished the season with 6 consecutive losses, dude. Cam Ward finishes the season 24th in the league in passing yards, 25th in the league in passing touchdowns, 3,574 yards, 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, to go along with 240 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. Tony Pollard doesn't break 1,000 yards. I mean, our receiver, Smith-Njigba, 1,100 yards and 4 touchdowns. Great season from him. Brian Thomas Jr., 927 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then Okonkwo, 550 yards and 7 touchdowns. Our new X Factor tight end only gets 3 catches on the year. That's crazy. Dude, we might have to let Okonkwo go. I'm not going to lie. We might. I know I just re-signed him. I'm pretty sure I just re-signed him. We might have to trade him, dude. I mean, this guy, we can't be letting a superstar X Factor rot on the bench like this. We got to be getting him in there. I mean, let me see. Is he even still an X Factor? Yeah, he is, dude. He is. I might put him on number 1, dude. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Prior to our playoff matchup against Kansas City, I made the move and promoted this rookie X Factor, superstar, might I add, superstar X Factor tight end. And I promoted him to be our starter. So hopefully this is good for the roster. Hopefully he makes an impact on this game. But it's going to be a tough one. The Kansas City Chiefs in the wild card round after we drop 6 consecutive games to finish the season. I mean, look at this, dude. We were on top of the world. We lost to the Lions, and then we rattle off, 10 straight wins, and then we just finished the season on a 6-game slide, dude. What happened? The past is the past. The present is the present. We might be on a massive losing streak, but we are still in the playoffs. And we got Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs lined up in the crosshair, ready to get this ass whooping.
Are you sure about that?
Well, what a disappointing end to the season. Unfortunately, we take the loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, and we finish our season with 7 consecutive losses. Perhaps the greatest collapse in the history of the NFL. But at least we got our contract extended. That's more than Brian Callahan can say in real life, so we're already doing better there. Let's jump ahead to the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills against the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see how this goes. Simulate to the offseason. A disappointing finish for us. The Buffalo Bills take home the Super Bowl 34-7 over the Minnesota Vikings in an absolute bloodbath, not even close. Joe Burrow winning MVP. Matt LaFleur, Coach of the Year. Burrow doubling up, Offensive Player of the Year as well. Aiden Hutchinson, Defensive Player of the Year. And then who cares about the generated rookies? Doesn't really matter. But Super Bowl champion, Buffalo Bills. All right. Disappointing loss to the season. But on the bright side, we are 1 game better than we were last year. Last year, we finished at a record of 9-8. This year, we're 10-7. Disregard the fact that we were 10-1 at one point. That doesn't matter. We still finished with a better record. Into the offseason, let's see what free agents are available. We have $83.4 million in cap space. We're ready to build up this team for the next season. Couple of players ready to negotiate still. Brian Thomas Jr., we're going to accept his 5th-year option. JC Latham, still haven't learned how to pronounce your name. We're accepting your option. We're keeping the squad together. Xavier Woods, we can franchise tag him. I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll just let him go. Everyone else we can lose them. Not a big deal. We're going to have to negotiate. We're going to need a backup running back and a free safety and a D tackle in free agency. And then we're probably going to just need to land a big player. Into off-season stage 1. All right. $83.4 million in cap space. Let's take a look at our free agent class and see who's available. Vita Vea. Defensive tackle Vita Vea. Oh my God. Dude, I think I'm going to just go all out for this guy, dude. I think I'm just going to we can get Vita Vea next to Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, who cares, dude? We'll just get him on a 1-year deal. Like, we'll load him up. We'll give him a high offer. I mean, if we can get this guy, even for 1 year, next to Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, man, we got the cap space to do it. We might as well. I mean, 13 mil, 16 and a half bonus. That's a pretty good offer. He's got a decent interest in signing with us. It's going to be between us and the Raiders. I think I'm sticking with the offer that I got. I think I'm already kind of massively overpaying him. But a 92 overall defensive tackle to go next to Jeffrey Simmons, definitely need that. All right, other than that, we needed a running back. Let's see who's available. Tank Bigsby, DeAndre Swift, both pretty decent players. We do still have Tony Pollard, so we don't need a starting running back. We just need a second string running back. So I'll give Tank Bigsby an offer here. I mean, I'll give him like a 3 mil. I mean, a running back, like, not too bad. We'll give him a 3 mil, 4.5 mil bonus. I mean, that's a pretty good offer. I think he'll probably go for that. Yeah, that's a very strong offer. So we'll stick with that. Wide receivers, Zay Flowers, Christian Watson, not really anybody too big of a name available. I'll probably have to trade for a wide receiver if I want to bring one in. But other than that, I mean, what else did we need? We do need linebackers. We need a Mike and a Will. No, I mean, Drew Tranquil, he's a little bit better than the guy we got, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. We do need a free safety. Xavier Woods is the best available. He is our guy that we were not able to come to terms with earlier, so I think probably give him an offer because he is the best available. And he does have decent interest in coming back. Everyone else does not have any interest in signing. So this is going to be our best shot. If we want somebody, it's going to be him. Probably should have just re-signed him, honestly, during the negotiation period. I was trying to lowball him and save a little money. Wasn't really worth it, honestly. Should have just re-signed him. But other than that, I mean, I think we're pretty good. I don't really think we have many other needs. I mean, actually, no, we do. I remember our center and our right guard are pretty mid. Let's see who's available here. 79 overall, and we got an 80 overall young right guard who has interest in signing with us. He's 23, dude. I'm gonna give him a long deal. He's a superstar. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting this guy. Dude. I'm gonna give him a long deal. I mean, I give him a long deal too, and like as he gets higher and higher overall, like he's still gonna be on a very low contract. So I'm gonna give him a long deal, dude. We'll get him here until he's 30 years old. I'll get him up there. I'll give him like 8 mil, 7.5 mil bonus. I mean, we have all the cap space in the world, so we might as well just go all out for this guy. I mean, that's a massive upgrade at our right guard position. We get a superstar on the line there. Let's see. We'll get we have all these guys. I mean, we have all these offers in. Let's see. We got these 4 offers in right here for pretty decent positions. If we can land these guys, I think this is pretty good. I can get one more negotiation in, so I mean, I might as well. I mean, I could use like a second D tackle, so let's go to. Nobody else has interest though. It's kind of tough. I mean, I don't really know, man. I mean, DJ Jones, we bring him back. He's got the most interest. He'll be the easiest one to get. Everyone else is gonna just take up too much money. I mean, I might have to just bring him back. I mean, he's pretty solid for us, so I think I'll give him like a low offer. Maybe not. I think I'll just submit what I got. So I'll evaluate the offers that we got, and we'll see who signed. Vita Vea did not sign with us. That's tough. But we did get Tank Bigsby, Xavier Woods, and Deontay Carter, our superstar right guard. So this is massive. We still have 21 million in cap space. Vita Vea signed with the Raiders. Dude, he took the Raiders offer. Of course he did. But now I need a defensive tackle. So now I got to go sign somebody, dude. I don't even know. I scrolled way past it. All right, there we go. Luckily, all these guys do not have offers in. So I'll look. I mean, what's the depth chart looking like? We really just need a D tackle 3. So I'll bring back DJ Jones. Actually, I'll see which one of these guys is going to be cheaper. 5.3 mil, 6 mil bonus. What do you need? 5.3 mil, 6 mil bonus. All right, so they're both going to be about the same. I'll make this offer for him, and I'll hopefully bring him back. I'll evaluate the offers. I'll see if he signed, and he did. Perfect. All right, so we got our D tackle spots filled. We did miss out on Vita Vea, which is tough. Would have loved a 92 overall defensive tackle. But I mean, let's reorder our depth chart. We'll get everybody in their starting position, and we'll see what the team is looking like. Pretty solid, I can't lie. Offensive line's looking pretty good. Tight end looking pretty good. Cam Ward's an 84 overall. Tank Bigsby is +5 morale boosted up to an 88 overall, going above Tony Pollard in our depth chart. Smith-Njigba's up to a 92. Brian Thomas Jr. is up to an 88. Our defense is looking pretty solid. We still got Jeffrey Simmons and DJ Jones. Corners are still looking good. Defense is literally the exact same as last year. What am I saying? It's literally the same. Let's jump ahead to the draft. After simulating our draft, this is our draft class. We picked up a corner, a left edge rusher, a strong safety, and a defensive tackle. This corner that we drafted has a hidden development trait as well. Hopefully he becomes a superstar X Factor. That'll be huge. So this is the final product for our roster heading into our third season after our free agency class and our draft. We got a pretty solid offensive line. We got our free agent pickup right guard there, superstar, young player. We got him on a 7-year deal. So this dude's going to be anchoring our offensive line for a long time, protecting Cam Ward. We still got Jackson Smith-Njigba. We still got Brian Thomas Jr. We got our second year now, X Factor, tight end that we drafted. Offensive line, other than that, pretty solid. We got Tank Bigsby and Tony Pollard in the backfield. Our defense, we got Xavier Woods we brought back. We still have the exact same defense. So, I mean, really nothing different here. Same defense as last year. And then our kicker and our punter doesn't really matter too much, but we brought in Chase McLaughlin and we brought in Corey Bajorquez as our punter. I mean, can I even, let me see if there's a long snapper, dude. There's no way. I can't be having a 28 overall long snapper. There's got to be one, right? No long snappers. Okay, all right. There we have it. After our second season, we have the biggest collapse in NFL history. Starting 10-1, finishing 10-7, losing in the wild card round to the Kansas City Chiefs. But we have reloaded. We have added a couple of new players to this team, and Cam Ward is ready to take the boys to the next level in year 3.